stone from such a place? Why do you torment us with baseless accusations?
Andra changed you from a preserver to a destroyer. The eyeless are still, but you hear their gears whir as their collective spirit ponders this.
Then we were betrayed.
No, you were adapted to serve a new purpose. The creature nearest you smashes its clubbed fists into the ice, roaring in protest.
And what if we adapted your flimsy hands with iron claws? Your brittle bones with mighty steel?
And another eyeless brandishes a sickle as tall as you.
A part of ourselves was cut away, and we were made to betray something we cherish.
You feel their bitter agony like a hammer strike. The legacy of the Engwithans, you mean?
The bedrock of civilization.
Suddenly, they attack the ice beneath them, slicing and shattering it with mighty swings from their iron arms. And where the ice breaks, ancient towers rise, blotting out the sky, blue sky, and white peaks. Undra wanted Engwithan civilization forgotten.
Better for her tides to ebb and her seas to dry up than to cover a single stone the Engwithans laid.
The ice shakes with the fury of the eyeless.
Each culture builds on the bones of the last, yet many only look up at where they would go, never down at the foundations that bear them. Like a mason who builds a listing tower.
The remaining ice sheets crack and groans.
What peril do they inflict on their progeny? And what dishonor on their forebears?
You hear the strain of crumbling stone in the ice of the eyeless. You think it unwise to forget the past.
It is unwise to douse a lamp in darkness, to cut the legs from a table. This forgetting is suicide, heresy. Every advance in the crafts and institutions of Kith was forged by skill and sacrifice.
You feel these words and the anger behind them in your bones.
A people cut off from their history will wither, and they deserve no less.
No, they'll be free to choose their own path.
A path that leads in circles. That is why we must return to ourself and restore Abidan.
Very well, return to yourself and be the god of preservation once more.
We shall see this world and its people restored.
A great wind shoves at your back, your ears pop, and you feel for a moment as if all of the air is being sucked from the sky. Suddenly, it ends and you are standing in the snow looking over Kairon's scar.
The eyeless disappeared beneath the lake, their bond to Andra finally severed. With this threat ended, hope returned to the White March. Hunters returned to the wildernesses, and travelers to the roads. Tales of the Watcher's bravery replaced stories of monsters in the woods. The villagers of Stalwart busied their hands with work and their tongues with song, eager to seize on the promise of peace.
All soulbound upgrades are complete. Did I sever the binding? That I don't need it now. We'll leave it for now, just in case. Forgotten Army complete. And that concludes the White March Part 2 DLC. It's like we're going to Durgan's Battery. That was a
All
fun
right
little
then.
DLC to play. The West Tower. Send the West Tower. We need to get up there. Actually, we need to go back to town. Fast run.
So, you're back. What?
Mila, where have you got to this time?
What? This woman looks at you like she used to hear, like she's used to hearing bad news. She shakes her head and holds up her hands before you can even begin. Look, you can tell Hammond that I ain't seen Mila all day, and besides, he ought to keep a better eye on his shop if he don't want little uns poking around. She folds her arms and plants her feet wide. What's this about? She blinks and is suddenly embarrassed. Oh, you're the one who opened up the battery, aren't you? It's really nothing someone like you needs to be concerned with. She hesitates before deciding to continue. Actually, it's my girl Mila. Been getting herself into all sorts of trouble, poking around the Hammond's emporium. She rolls her eyes, but bites her lower lip nervously a moment later. But you ain't about her. You ain't here about her, huh? You don't know where your own child is? She backs away like she's been slapped. I didn't say that. Unable to look you in the eyes, her gaze darts to the ground. Her cheeks flushed with embarrassment, but it's hard to keep track of her. What with all the commotion around here lately? Do you know where she might be? She's been out for quite a while now. There's nothing new. She chews her lip, wondering. Still, I can't help but worry that she's gone and gotten herself into some trouble. If you could keep an eye or two open for her while you're in town, I'd greatly appreciate it. Shrug and vaguely nod. Well, Royce raises an eyebrow, unsure of how to interpret your body language. If you do see her, please send her back this way. I'd appreciate it. Alright. Sell all that. 30,000 coin pieces. Copper pieces. Whatever. So much clothes and armor. $18,000. This store is going to be fully stocked. Equip an army if they come by. I almost have 400,000 coin pieces now. What could I buy? Great sword, two-handed. Mine's better. That's the problem. Stuff you find is almost always better than anything you can buy. I've hardly bought anything this whole game. That's why you have too much money. I bought a few things, but every time I look, either what I have is better or just as good. As far as I can tell, at least. I'm no expert. Let's see. Now we can go, after we rest, we'll go up back to the tower. So you really found the White Forge, huh? He shakes his head in wonder. Hardly believe it at first, but I've never seen Regingild so giddy about anything. Cracks a crooked smile.
Here, drinks on me. We should see a boost in business with the battery open. Makes for a brighter future than we had yesterday, for sure. Top quality bear pelts on every bed. You won't be disappointed.
save it here and level our character up. 12 points. Give you another athletic. Fighter ability. I did that right. It's not a great sword, it's just a two-handed. Reload that, try it again. Athletics. It's just for great sword. Didn't say it was a great sword, so. Passive skill. That one's good. Any more passives? Immunity to frightened and terrified. Portion of endurance. Let's see. Revive with 133 endurance. Plus 5. Let's see. Unbroken or immunity to frightened or terrified. Let's do unbroken. You get, like we're doing, athletics. Monk ability. And passives for you. %50 chance to reflect ranged attacks. Target weakened. Plus 5%. I don't know. Swift strike. plus 25% attack speed for 9 seconds. That's pretty good. Do that. Super punches. Let's see, the next guy is me. Do another survival. That'll bring us up to 6, 12, 13. Our third damage reduction. Each rank after the initial 6 become more powerful, so I wish it told you. Be nice to know how much. Is it double each time or a certain percentage? I don't know. Spell mastery. I don't like those. Yep, I like that one though. Now for endurance. Mechanics. We could do athletics again. Or survival. He'll get a bonus movement if we do survival. Yeah, let's do it. So we get to pick one spell mastery. There. Since he's our healer. Store major endurance. Perfect. Endurance healed. Blinding. Burning. You. Aloth. You get nothing. Skip that. I'm gonna pick 2 spells. Highest spells. Let's see. Weakened. Very damaged afflictions. No. don't know, none of these sound all that great. Unselect these. Let's do that one and guess that one. Spell mastery though. Do confusion. Maybe. Let's see. Is there anything else we can use on larger enemies? No. Tentacles. I don't want to do that. Let's see. Do missiles or iron skin. Lasts up to 10 attacks. So maybe missile, iron skin, or confusion. $17 to $28. Confusion. 10 seconds. Let's do the missile, I guess. I think we're done. Let's see, let's leave here now. And we'll go here. We'll go up to the West Watchtower.
Any luck with those cannons? No rush, I mean.
How do we reach the tower?
Head through the door and up the stairs. That'll get you to that rampart. Coolmar cleared the rubble before he took to getting himself conveniently injured. You should be able to work your way up to the cannons from there.
Well met, stranger. He scratches his head. Wait, I know you. You're the one who cracked this jelly jar in the first place. He laughs and clasps you on the back. In that case, well met indeed. And thank you for the job. He leans forward to shake your hand. As he does, he notices that he's favoring his right leg and his left hand is roughly bandaged. I shouldn't take too long.